Welcome back to day 3 of the Hip Transformation Bootcamp. Today we are targeting a muscle that I've talked a lot about called the psoas. The psoas, it's often known as a hip flexor, but it also contributes to lumbar extension. That's tilting the pelvis anteriorly, like you're dumping a cup of water forwards in front of you, and extending the lumbar spine. In terms of function, it's also a huge contributor to lumbar spine stability. So if you've got low back pain, getting the psoas right is really important. In this boot camp, we've focused on the neglected muscles, and we're going to continue to do that in day 4, where we target the gluteus minimus. So make sure you are subscribed and following along so you can get that tomorrow. With that being said, let's get into today's exercise. So one of the techniques I use to really target the function of the psoas, both functions of the psoas, is the slumpy position. This case, we're going to do the slumpy psoas type of exercise, but in the 4-point position or the push-up position. Here, we're starting off and just crawl your toes in a little bit closer than you would for a normal push-up. This makes it easier to round your back into flexion and to posteriorly tilt the pelvis, like you're tucking a tail between your legs. From here, you're going to lift your knee towards your elbow as you straighten up and extend the lumbar spine. And if you can hit the elbow, hit it, and then drive that knee into the forearm as you're getting tall and extending the lumbar spine. Hold that for 2 seconds, and then you return to the start position. Round up and switch sides, drive the knee into the forearm as you straighten up and extend the spine. Sticking the butt out, getting tall. 2 seconds, round up, and repeat. Extend, drive the knee into the forearm, and then release and return to the start position. That's it. Now for this exercise, you might find it, if you aren't very strong through the wrists, you might find it a little bit difficult. So you could try going on the fists. And if that's a bit too much for you, you can also do this on your forearms, like so. Same principle, round up, straighten up, and drive up the knee into the elbow. It's just a little bit tougher to get your knee right up because your knee has to go higher up, and you need better hip flexion range of motion to be able to do that. Another alternative is put your forearms on a chair or a bench. For this exercise, do 2 sets of 4 reps per side, driving the knee into the forearm for 2 seconds each rep. Rest about 30 seconds between sets to give your wrists and your arms, your upper body a break. And that's how you're going to target that psoas with another unique exercise to get it stronger and more functional. Give this one a go, and if you want to stack the previous exercises, just stack them in reverse order. Do today's exercise, and then day 2, and then day 1. And that's going to give you a really well-balanced routine to get the hips more stable and stronger. Give it a go. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and make sure you're subscribed and you're following along here. And if you do have any hip pain or you want to prevent pain from happening in the future, make sure you sign up for my Hip Pain Solution program. It's been updated with exercises like this to give you the best that we can offer to keep your hips as functional and as mobile and pain-free as possible. Thanks for following along here. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 4.